This is my review for the Waring Soup Maker. We've used it quite a lot of times and it's excellent. The Waring Soup Maker includes a very strong glass jug, really well made. In the top you've got a measuring cup if you need it to add more ingredients. A lid that seals very well. Inside, super sharp blades. Sorry about the water, I used it last night. Super sharp blades that you can stir with, blend and even crush ice. You've got the power button there. You press that, it brings up a timer. You've got the plus and minus, so you can put in whatever time you want to start your soup at or take some minutes off. You've got the high setting, which boils it really quickly. You've got the low setting that takes a bit longer, but I use that the most. And you've got the simmer setting that you can put on once it's come to the boil. You've also got the stir setting, so when you're sautéing onions or leeks or your vegetables, you can give it a quick stir to stop it burning. You've got the blend button, so you've got the pulse button, which won't work because I haven't got the lid on. You've got number 1, 2, 3 and it goes up to 4. So the buttons as follows. Your time and take away, high, low and simmer, and your blend button, so 4 speeds, or you've got the pulse button. At the bottom of the unit you've got the electrical points. I do not immerse this in water, but the beauty of this, it's got a cleaning facility on it. You can put some water in with a little dash of washing up liquid, put it on to simmer, it heats it up and you can stir or blend and it'll clean the inside. When I've made soup in it before, as you're pouring the soup out when you've finished, it does tend to drip from here and go down, and this is a sealed unit here, so it would drip down, so I usually put a cloth against that and hold it as I pour out the ingredients so it doesn't go down there and go a bit nasty. So all in all, it's a really good machine. And now we're going to show you a recipe that we like to make in it, leek and potato soup. Right, ingredients to my homemade healthy leek and potato soup is as follows. 2 leeks, 4 medium-sized potatoes, vegetable stock, salt and pepper, and a healthy oil spray for the bottom to saute off the leeks. So now we will put 20 minutes on the soup maker and on low. Spray that into the bottom, it just helps them not to stick. I also add a bit of the spray to it as well. As you can see, it's starting to steam. In go the leeks. You can stir so they don't burn because it heats up really quickly. I usually let them heat through just for about 30 seconds before adding the other ingredients. Stirring all the time because I don't want them to burn on the bottom. Now I add the stock. You bring it up to 1400 millilitres, which is the amount that you can have for the soup. I always do it a little bit less because the potatoes have got to go in. Give that a quick stir again. Only a quick one because the lid's not on. Add the potatoes. Should bring it up to the 1400 millilitre mark, which is enough. We will stir. again. Sometimes if you've got potatoes, because they're quite heavy, I just use the spoon just to move them about a bit, just to disperse them throughout the leeks and the stock to make sure they're all covered. You don't have to, but I do. Just got a little bit more of the stock left in the jug, so we'll get the last bit out. That's just over 14, but it should be okay. Give it another stir. This measuring jug, as I said, I don't really use it, but it's ideal to put your salt and pepper in without opening the unit up. I like a lot of pepper and a little bit of salt. As you can hear, it's starting to heat up in the bottom, excuse me. Back in with that and give it a quick stir again. And we shall leave it now to cook. We'll be back with you in 18 minutes, but because it's the beauty of video, it'll be a lot quicker. Done. It's coming up, well, it's on the last minute now, so it should alarm in a minute and tell us that it's finished, and it's on simmer. It's simmering. It goes on and off because of the temperature. Completed soup. All we have to do now is blend it and we can serve it and see what it's like. Right, we shall blend, we shall put it on number 1. I usually blend it for quite a while because of the potatoes. Still quite chunky in there, as you can, well, you may or may not see, I can see, so I'll pulse it, which gives it a good blast. We shall serve. I'll take the lid off. Please watch the steam when you're taking the lid off because it does get very hot. As you can see, I use a cloth on the outside of the jug because when we serve it, it tends to drip down the front and it just stops it going into the sealed unit. So a cloth there. Please mind your hands. As you can see, it drips a little bit, so we just wipe it off. And there we go. Very thick, tasty leek and potato soup. Thank you very much for watching my review. See you again soon.